Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I'm about to react to Nicki Minaj saying she wouldn't collab with the Citygirls, and then they make up and they call, and then she always went live. She also went live with Kevinsamuel, the most ain't shit N-word that could ever come to the internet. Like, why would she have to go live with him and ask him to rape her? Like, you already know you a bad bitch. You're a 10 off rip. So if you're new to my channel, like, comment, and subscribe so you can see more videos. Alright, let's watch.
Next question.
Either that post means it's already done or like loaded.
Well,
She look good.
I don't know. What I will say is that a few years ago, I saw a video of them, and I asked someone on their team at that time. I asked someone about them. Like, oh my God, I heard and I saw this video, and that's cute. That, like, I was thinking about jumping on a record, one of their records that was out at that time. And then social media happened. You know what I'm saying? Social media happened with when, you know, people will say things about someone, like an artist, whether they tweet it or say it, or whether they get pulled, whether it gets pulled out of them in an interview or something like that. And the thing is, whenever you post something on the internet, it's there forever.
Yeah.
Whenever you say something in an interview, it's there forever. So, as a human being, an artist is a human being first. So, if I, as just a regular human, was about to do something with you, if I was about to go out to dinner with you tonight, and then I get something that says, yo, she don't really fuck with you like that. She was saying this, and she don't really like you, and she said she hopes you actually, you know, never pop or never flourish and da-da-da. I'm not gonna go out to dinner with you anymore, because now I know that I like you, but you don't really like me. So you know, I'm just, you know, that's just a human way to feel. If you hear somebody who's saying things about you, not just one thing, but repeated things, repeated tweets for years, not just one thing. So
it's hard to let that go.
It's let go.
Yeah.
It's let go. But it's about, why would I work with somebody that doesn't like me?
Right.
We are the morning hustle.
Alright, as you guys can see, I think she have a fair point. But my thing is, if you went and said that you wouldn't work with somebody that talk ish about you, but then you went on the phone and talked to them and said, oh, we talk, we this and that, we're good, we can make good memories. But then why didn't you go way back and talk about it? Why did you even went on the internet? It's like, it's not really needed. I feel like she wanted to bash them so they could bow down to her. That's to remind you, I'm the queen of rap, which she is. And then now they're friends. It's kind of like, you said you don't want to work with them, and then you went on the phone. If you know you're never going to work with them, why would you ever bash them? That doesn't make no sense. You know, you guys know what I mean? Like, that doesn't really make no sense for you to bash somebody then just to go on the phone and talk to them and say, oh, we made up. No, keep that same energy. And then let's watch the Kevinsamuel. It's kind of like, I'm bow down, peasants. I mean, y'all know she's good for that, and I cannot blame her. She have a fair point. Like, she just wanted to remind them, like, listen, I'm above you and you're below me. Okay. Alright, we got the video. Let's go.
It said Kevin R. Samuels.
Didn't know, man.
I cannot stand him.
I heard it was blood clots and shit. I'm old.
fun over there. So.
Let me tell you. You see, let me tell you why I love the universe and I am a firm believer of the universe.
Okay.
Listen, I wanted to get on and talk to you for a very long time.
Is that right?
That's very right.
What we got?
So I want to know what you gotta, let's have this real talk. Let's have this real talk. Because I know a lot of times when people will speak to you, it's like they trying to be funny.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like if you call somebody trying to be funny, yes, I feel if you call somebody trying to be funny, then don't be mad at what you get.
I don't think when people go live with their assignment, they be funny. They be dead ass serious.
Sincerely.
And he always shuts them down. Always shuts them. Oh, I'm top.
Then that's different. So, I want to talk to you.
Okay. What are we talking about?
Well, what do you rate me?
Is that what we're starting off with?
Yeah.
Do you think the men rate women?
No, I thought, because isn't that what you do?
What have you seen of my content? Have you just seen like the clips?
Yeah. I think I always see people calling you and you tell them, you ain't no such and such. You lying to yourself. You ain't this.
What I typically don't do is I don't typically rate people. I ask if they rate themselves. I usually ask these questions.
So let's start it that way.
Yeah. How tall are you?
I'm 5'3".
Dress size?
My dress size? Benza Don says that. My dress size? That's a good question. I guess a 4?
All right. And on a scale from 1 to 10, 10 you 7, what would you rank yourself? Fresh face out of the shower, just you.
Yeah.
That's how I always ask the question.
My thing is, why would she ask him, an average peasant, to rate her?
7.
Like, he's so average.
That's why
He doesn't give me masculine vibe at all.
Really?
At all.
It's a default answer for most people because they don't want to go too high, they don't want to go too low.
Well, no. It ain't a default answer for me.
Well, let's see.
Let him know.
I would give you a 9. I would give you a 9 because you have the facial symmetry and you get additional points for eyes.
Oh.
Full lips. See, it's not, I'm an actual image consultant. I'm sure you deal with a lot of people who take your pictures and stuff and so forth. You have a symmetrical face. And so it's much more based upon facial symmetry. It's not based on European beauty standards or anything like that. It's much more based upon what babies, animals, human beings have evolved to find attractive.
Wow.
You get additional points because we've evolved to find more slanted eyes. Some are attractive, especially when they're not on Asian.
Wow.
But that's not what gets translated. Most of the time, people take my clips and cut it down into something that's going to make a viral moment. It's going to start a conversation. Take the good with the bad. Have you seen anything else that I did?
I saw one time when you checked this lady for, I guess it was a white lady or a Hispanic lady, and you was like, oh, you're not going to come on this show and talk down on black women. That's what the fuck you're not going to do.
Yeah.
And so again, that was the clip. I didn't see the context really, but
Well, I get a rap of hating black women. And
Which you do?
As far from that, I mean, there are over 50 black women who report that they've gotten married as a result of watching my content.
really,
It's on my Instagram. I actually have a young sister.
Huh?
Just posted
That's a
saying,
lie.
Hey, as a result
I don't
of you,
believe that.
I just actually posted a brother who was about to move to the Dominican Republic, and he found his wife in my Facebook group. Like 12 couples have gotten married in there. But that stuff doesn't get publicized. But when I'm talking about relationships,
Cap.
I'm talking about men and
That's
women.
cap.
But because I'm black, I'm talking about us. And time to time, I would bring stuff in, and then a lot of times sisters would say, well, men, when they get to a certain level, they only want white women or this or that. So I let women from other races come in. I'm like, okay, well, can you learn anything from them? What would you teach them? And the one woman came in, and she thought she was going
How
to
is he a consultant
do
but
what I
he's not
did
married?
to black women.
Show us your wife. Show us your family. We don't even have
We can
one.
talk
How
this
you
way.
putting people
Karen, you sit your ass down
in a
over there.
couple
And I'm
when you don't
like,
even have a couple?
I wouldn't let
No.
Despite popular opinion, I love my mother, I love my daughter, but we do have to have a family conversation. And what's starting to happen more is actually we're starting to have more conversations about this. It ain't comfortable, but we're starting to see progress.
Well, let me ask you this just outright then. Why do successful black men date outside their race?
Self-hatred. Coonery.
Well, I would say this.
Clown shit.
I split them up. Guys that I consider to be in the industry, music, entertainment, athletics, and then guys on the business side. Because I come from that side. But more often than not, black men want to be with black women. We do 85% of black men are married to black women.
Receipts. Show me the receipts.
When I have my guys come to me, even after they got themselves together, like Dennis Furley, the guy who just moved, he found his black wife in my group. Black men we want to be with them. The problem is, let's be honest, in my lifetime, we weren't really raised to learn how to get along with one another. We can kick it, we can hook up, but can we work together long term? And I mean, you're married now, right? Okay, relationship is a skill set. It's different than dating in short term. We really want to talk that kind of stuff. And what successful people who are doing good in their professional life want to fail in their personal life. And in the black community in particular, when we fail in our personal lives, we pay a huge penalty because so few of us get married. It's almost like we like to see people's marriages fall, but we need more of those things in order to build whatever we're going to be, because people may not like my method, but I want to see more black men who want black wives get with black women. And that's the outcome we're getting. It ain't pretty. Sometimes it ain't pretty.
Can I say something?
He lost me. I think
Black
that's
women, can we stop talking about if these niggas want us or not? Excuse me, Kevin. This is not. I'm talking to black women real quick. Can we stop posting all day on TikTok? Because I newly went to TikTok and I just kept seeing this. Black women, can we stop talking about if these successful black men want us or not? Like, can we just focus on us and we be successful, and then we go out there and we decide who the fuck we want? Because what I've been seeing is, I feel like I've been seeing men using that as an opportunity because they've been hurt.
They do.
And somebody done and they've been using it as a way to come out and lash out and poke fun at black women and use it as a way to feel like
He's literally the walking stereotype.
So,
He's the master.
So all you niggas that's doing that on TikTok, wherever the fuck y'all at, eat a dick, go away. Nobody gives a shit about you. And I want black women to stop fucking posting about whether or not y'all want black women or not. Okay? Well, I want black women just to focus on themselves, be successful, and then you go out there and you decide the trajectory of your life. Okay?
Well, here's the thing. There's a lot of hurt on both sides. And especially in the black community, we don't really do a lot of counseling, therapy. I recommend therapy often because we got a lot of stuff individually that we want to deal with. And marriage and relationships are not for everybody. And I'm just trying to, ultimately I ask people, what do you want? What do you want, and what are you prepared to do to get what you want? And are you willing to pay that cost? It's really the conversation, but it always gets kind of whittled down. But at the end of the day, what we are seeing is You know, especially if you're under 30. It's harder for guys today under 30 than it was from 50 years ago because you can't take care of a family on out high school or just coming out. So they're at the bottom. And I just had men's week. And I told guys, look, while you're under 30, work on getting yourself together because, like it or not, you're really not in a position like you should be to be able to work with, lead, do anything like that. And you see the hate, not the hate, but the hurt on both sides because a lot of times people will use these talking points to go at and poke women over here, but that's not what's going on right now. This year we're past the sound. I mean, we still laugh, we still do all that stuff. We're talking about self-awareness and moving the needle. I'm in LA tomorrow talking with a famous sexologist, a womanist feminist, to talk about things that I may not, that people on my side may not.
I feel like this is irrelevant to me. I don't care.
No.
Listen, hold on. How many times should a man expect to have sex? What is, in your opinion, how many times should a woman give their man sex a week?
A week?
Mm-hmm.
I'm a fan of the as often as he wants it.
What?
Because here's the thing. Here's the thing. You look at
He is
like I said,
full
I
of
look at
shit.
Guys, most guys I'm talking to are working 10, 12-hour days. Bernie Mac said, I'm gonna come home and give you 50 strokes. You count them if you ain't got time. Most dudes trying to walk around like they porn stars. Look here, man. Get good at foreplay, eat some pussy, and get on. Because we don't have all that time. We get old, our back hurt, it gets out.
Oh no.
When you get older, I think a healthy sex life 2 to 3 times a week is what most people are doing because they got kids.
Yes, no, I
But when you're single, no kids, whenever you want to.
Yeah. Well,
She's like, I don't know about that one.
no, I understand because yes, things change when you have to be looking at your baby and a lot of I get it, I totally get it. But let me ask you something. Do men really want? Because I was having this discussion 2 days ago. Do men really want a woman to be all up under them? Oh, baby, hi, yeah, ooh, or do they just say they want that, and when they want that, and when they get it, they be like, because I feel like me being mean is what, yeah.
The late great Patrice O'Neal said it the best. We want you around, but not around. He made a comedy bit where he said, we want you in the house, kind of like around the corner in the vent somewhere. We kind of want you to be like a cat. You call a cat's name, hey, babe. Okay, you there, cool. We just want to know you in touching distance. That's really all we were, because we want to.
And I feel like I'm like a man. I feel like I'm, a lot of people throughout my life would tell me that I'm like a man. Because I remember people would tell me I shouldn't expect as a woman to have a climax every time I do it, right? Like Hilton. And I said, excuse me, are you out of your fucking mind? Why wouldn't I want to climax every time I have intercourse? Just like you want to climax when you have intercourse. And I was accused of being like a man. Not in my, this is years ago. And I knew that wasn't going to work, child. Because it's not only about you.
Well,
It's not.
What do you think about that?
Well,
All right. That was a good conversation. I'm gonna cut it from there. I see her point of view, but my only issue with her is like, if you telling black women don't go and ask black men, don't go back ask black men, why or pick me, pick this and that. Why would you go on a live with somebody that literally demean black women? That literally tell black women, oh, you're aiming too high, lower your values, let me talk. And you see how I feel like he's getting he's kind of using Nicki Minaj to get more followers. Cause look how nice he is. Look how he's not telling her, oh, let me talk. But every other woman, he does that with them. Or let me talk. You're rude. They wonder why you don't have a husband. And they be like, I do have a husband, so what's your point? But there, he's very polite, very precise. But what change? He's a social climber. That's what I'm getting. He's a social climber. And I understand, like, I feel like she went online just to test him. But then, yes, you test him, but then why would you even ask him to rate you? Like, you know you're a 10. And I feel like she was trying to be humble saying 7. You're a 10, Nicki. Everybody thinks you're sexy. Everybody. I mean, hey, if I could wipe her up, I would. But hey, Kenneth, pow, pow. I don't want no part of that. Anyways, but no, seriously, like, you're a 10. You don't need a peasant like him to tell you and validate you. I just seen like a quote saying, like, if you're waiting on anybody to validate your validate your potential, you will never reach your full potential. You know your potential. Why are you waiting on this bum to tell you that, oh, you're a 10, you're a 9? And he knows she's a 10. And also, do you not see, like, always, like, for women that are in power, he's nicer to them compared to women that are like, let's say, nobodies? Why? If you're really a life coach, why do you kiss certain people's behind, but then you demean other people? Because you're a social climber. You trying to use your welcome. It's like, I don't know if that's how it works. Like, you're trying to use your hospitality as a way to tell, oh, he's actually not a bad person, so more people could tune into you. No. If you're really about, like, what you preach, keep that same energy for everybody and anybody. I feel like he was being way too nice here, because most of the time he's never nice. I don't really keep up with him, but anything that goes viral of him is always something trifling. And you know, this man literally have 1 million followers of demonizing, belittling black women, and you're getting up. Can you not see, like, men that always demonize black women always get a bunch of followers, always make a bunch of money, but men that literally uplift black women, they get pushed, they get the dust. Why is that? And he's talking about, oh, it's because we don't get along, we're supposed to fight. Bro, you literally segregate black men and black women. You talking about, oh, actually, a lot of black men marry. Show us. I want to see the receipts. I don't keep up with him, but this is bullshit. But Nicki Minaj, I feel like you shouldn't go to Kevinsamuel to ask him about anything. But I think she loves toxic men. It's her thing. She's a grown woman. I cannot tell her what to do, but she shouldn't have to go on live with Kevinsamuel, the most ugly, vicious, the vain individual to ever face the internet, and for you to go live with him. No. And her and the Citygirls, I don't think she should have make up with the City. I think that was very professional. But nah, the Citygirls really talk way too much trash about you. Like, they really did. And now you go, But I feel like what she's doing is good. Her name is out. People are talking about her everywhere. Like, that music about to be. I'm waiting for it Fridays, like tomorrow. So you already know I'm gonna make a video. So be ready, and I will be making a video about a Nicki Minaj new song with Lil Baby. Are y'all ready? I said, is y'all ready? Alright. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to get more videos. I'll see you on the flip side. Bye. Oh, my hands are dirty. I was eating chips. Y'all understand.